Good morning, everybody. Nick Bunch, Operations Section Chief with California Incident Management Team 4 here with your August 29th, 2024 operational update for both the Diamond Complex and the Middle Fork fires. The Diamond Complex is sitting at 11,152 acres, 76% contained. That's up 3% from yesterday. And the Middle Fork fire is at 5,280 acres at 37% contained. That's up 10% from yesterday. To begin with our operational update on the Middle Fork fire, all the chipping has been completed along the line prep along the 230 road here to the west. Crews are starting to begin moving up to the dozer line here between the North Park entrance road and the 230, and we'll begin repairing on that. The prep for the North Park entrance road has been completed, and now we're starting to backhaul some of the vegetation out of that area. Of note, this weekend, the North Park entrance should be open on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Direct on the Middle Fork fire, we do have crews inserted into the southwest portion of this fire, the southeast portion of this fire, and the northeast portion of this fire. Those crews are working the edge, trying to look for areas of heat to extinguish and make sure that stays within its footprint. Moving on to the Trail, Lamolo, and Ouya fires. All three of those fires are in patrol status, and crews have backhauled most of the equipment and are starting to repair the fire lines around it. We are still taking a look at those fires to make sure no heat does pop up over this drying period. Moving on to the Potter fire on the north side in Division Kilo, the fingers that came across the 2154 road here, those are fully within containment lines and are continuously being mopped up, and we're seeing really good progress there. We hope to see some black line on the map in the next couple days. On the eastern portion of the Potter fire, from the 2154 road down to Nancy Creek and then back to the west here, crews are continuing to secure that line, mop up, make sure it holds, and things are looking really good. We don't anticipate any growth on that eastern flank. On the western portion of the Potter fire in Division Papa, from the 2154 road down to the 100 road here, crews have finished constructing that hand line, are getting a hose lay in there, and are working the edge. We anticipate good success in that area. From the 100 road, working back to the Division Echo break, the majority of the fire's edge has been lined. We just have this old burn scar with a lot of snags in it that the fire's hung up in, and we're still looking at how we're going to make sure we hold that. But with that being an indirect line, we don't anticipate any growth or movement on that piece. Moving on to the Pine Bench fire, the southeast portion is still holding really well. We're snagging the road, patrolling, making sure everything stays within its footprint. The 550 road around the Camel's Hump, crews are still working in that area, mopping up, holding, and making sure that stays where it's at. We do have people from a couple crews walking out along this northern portion out into the Boulder Creek Wilderness, and then from this western side we're walking up Boulder Creek itself. They'll be working with aircraft and trying to identify areas of heat to work to minimize the threat of spread from the Pine Bench fire. It's important to note that's in an old burn scar with a lot of dead trees that are coming down out there, and it's in big steep country, and so we're being very selective of where we engage this fire. Moving on to the Lost, the Trep, the Brody, the Fish, and this whole network of fires in the middle of our complex. All of those fires are contained. All of those fires are in various stages of mop-up or repair, and we're looking at backhauling a lot of the equipment and making sure that we repair any of the dozer lines that may impact the water system after we get some rain this winter. The last operation we have of note right now is the initial attack group. The initial attack group is fully staffed, ready to respond to any new fires that may start. With this drying trend, we do anticipate the potential for a holdover fire from the previous lightning that came through last week. That lightning might have caused a small fire to initiate in some fuels out there and just smolder for the last week through the more moist period, and may come alive today now that we're drying out. And so we do have folks ready for that. And with that, we are moving into a drying trend. We do anticipate a little more smoke production. We do anticipate a little bit more flame out there. But with our direct line construction strategy, we have removed a lot of the ability for the fires to move through any unburned vegetation. And so we're feeling very confident with where we're sitting. Thank you and have a good day.